Welcome to The Insider. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell for latest football news vibes. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has challenged his teammates to make sure they give Jurgen Klopp the farewell he definitely deserves this season. Klopp announced a shock decision to leave Anfield at the end of the campaign after 9 years at the club, admitting he no longer has the energy levels required to do the job properly next season. The news became public less than 48 hours after the Reds had booked their place in next month's Carabao Cup final, with a 3-2 aggregate win over Fulham at Craven Cottage, and Klopp will host his close friend David Wagner and his Norwich City side in the fourth round of the FA Cup on Sunday. With the Premier League leaders in possession of a 5-point advantage at the summit, and with a last 16 Europa League tie to come in March, Van Dijk says he and his colleagues will ensure Klopp has the sort of end to the campaign that will be fitting for a manager who has lifted every top-level trophy available in the last 5 years. In an interview with Liverpool.com, Van Dijk became the first Reds player to speak publicly about his manager's end-of-season exit plan and admits it is a difficult prospect to imagine. "It's a hard one to take because the manager means so much for us, to me, to the club, to the whole Premier League I think," Van Dijk said. "But he made the decision for him and his family. It was always going to be a tough one, and it was definitely the case. I think it will be a collective feeling and like I said already, I didn't have any feeling so far that wasn't the case. I think Klopp's decision just should give you that extra boost, that special feeling that let's make the most out of it. I think that feeling was already there, like I said before, since pre-season that we wanted to make things right from last year, and we have to keep that going. As a fan and as a supporter of the football club, it will also feel that way. You want to be there and you want to be there for the team, be there for the manager. Let's make the rest of the season a special one so he can have the farewell that he definitely deserves." Van Dijk added. "I think for me personally, like I said, my mindset is making sure our goals that we have and our targets that we are trying to achieve don't get disrupted by the news. That's what the manager wants as well. We want to achieve a lot of things and carry on with the form we have, with the way we are playing, with the players who are doing so well and keeping that confidence. That's why we have to keep going. Like I said, that's what the manager wants as well, and we have to block out the noise from the outside world, tunnel vision and focus on hopefully achieving success in these months for the manager at the club." Former Liverpool left-back, Jose Enrique, has outlined what he believes is the real reason why Jurgen Klopp is quitting Anfield, and the facts and figures do appear to suggest he might be onto something. Klopp announced on Friday morning he will walk away from Liverpool at the end of the 2023-24 season. The legendary German is under contract until the summer of 2026, though will call time on his Anfield stint 2 years early. Assistant managers Pep Lijnders and Peter Krawietz, plus elite development coach Wouter Matthijs, will also leave for pastures new ahead of the 2024-25 season. Furthermore, Liverpool subsequently confirmed sporting director Georg Schmadtke will leave at the conclusion of the January transfer window. All in all, a completely new era is on the horizon at Anfield in 2024. A top source in Germany has strongly hinted at Klopp's next managerial job. Elsewhere, Xabi Alonso has quickly assumed the position of favorite to take the reins at Anfield. Talk of a clause in Alonso's contract at Bayer Leverkusen that allows him to join either Liverpool, Real Madrid or Bayern Munich has been quashed. However, Leverkusen CEO Fernando Caro hinted at an agreement when asked about Alonso potentially heading back to Merseyside. Losing Klopp will be a bitter pill to swallow for all Liverpool fans, not least because the German spoke of Liverpool Reloaded and Liverpool 2.0 in the wake of overhauling his midfield last summer. Klopp claimed dwindling energy levels are the primary reason behind his shock decision. He also claimed he'll never manage another club in England out of loyalty to the Reds. However, according to former Liverpool defender Jose Enrique, the real reason why Klopp is departing is down to owners FSG. Klopp tired of FSG spending constraints. Enrique speaking to Sky Sports, the outspoken Enrique, who played for Liverpool between 2011-16, claimed Klopp has grown tired of having to work miracles, thanks in large part to the club's owners being unwilling to open their checkbook. "I think something happened," said Enrique. "I have my own opinion about it, and I think it has to do with the spending, with the ownership, that he's got tired of it. To have to keep fighting every single year to sign the players that he believes. He just can't perform miracles every time. That's my personal opinion, and obviously he's given his opinion, and that's the real one. But from my side and from an ex-player, it's just every year he needs to do miracles, you know? Obviously they have a great team this year to win stuff, but again the January transfer window the team needs something, and the owners they just don't give it. I really believe they need one or two players, and I believe Klopp thinks that too even if he doesn't say so. I think he's tired of it, and maybe he believes it's going to be a good season, and after that he leaves as a king." During a 5-year stretch between 2018 and 2023, Liverpool ranked last of the traditional top 6 clubs in terms of net spend on transfers. Chelsea spent over 3 times the amount Liverpool did, while Manchester United and Arsenal both spent more than double. The sobering figures for that 5-year span can be found here. Liverpool were willing to break the club's transfer record in the summer when seeing a £110 million bid accepted by Brighton for Moises Caicedo. However, when Caicedo opted to join Chelsea instead, Liverpool spent just £50 million on the dual signings of Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenberch. That left £60 million burning a hole in FSG's pocket, and many expected another high-profile addition to be made in January. Thus far, the Reds haven't made a single signing this month, and barring a dramatic late change, aren't expected to either. Enrique went on to double down on claims FSG are to blame for Klopp taking flight. He also pointed to FSG being practically forced into signing Luis Diaz in the winter window of 2022 as an indicator of FSG frustrating their manager. When probed further on his comments, Enrique added, "Klopp knows Liverpool will never be able to compete with Manchester City in terms of spending. He understands that. But even the season Liverpool had the chance to do the quadruple, 2021-22, they signed Luis Diaz in January. If Tottenham hadn't have gone for Diaz, Liverpool would not have signed him in January. The owners just got pushed at the end because if not, he was going to Tottenham. That's the sad thing about it. You have a manager like him that has been able to compete with Man City, who can buy whoever they want all the time. Goals, you get Erling Haaland. You sign Jack Grealish for £100 million, then you sign Jeremy Doku too. I know he knows Liverpool can't spend this kind of money, and I don't think he wants that. But he wants a backup, and I don't think Liverpool ever really gave it to him, and he just got tired." Thanks for watching this awesome video.